So one of the nice features we have at ProfitBricks is the ability to use your own Windows ISOs and do your own custom installations of Windows boxes. But one of the things that we run into with that is how do we install the virtual IO or virtual network card drivers. So in this video I'm going to walk you through doing that. So what we have here is a virtual Windows box that we've set up using our own custom ISO and done a fresh install, and I'm going to just quickly show you how to create the drivers for that. So if we were to go in here and go under control panel and device manager, and this will also apply to other variations of Windows. If you go into device managers, Windows 2003, Windows Server 2008, Windows Server 2012, you can go into device manager and see your devices and what drivers are installed or aren't installed. So we'll see here that the network card is not recognized. So we need to I'm going to show you how to go through and connect a virtual CD-ROM that has the drivers on it that we've set up to all our ProfitBricks customers. So let's go ahead and go quickly to the server here. I'll minimize this one real quick. Go ahead and exit out of here. And you'll see one of the things to notice is right now in this machine there's only a hard drive. There's no CD-ROM drive. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect and close out of here. And we're going to go ahead and add that. So once you log into your DCD, you'll be able to see your server or whichever box you have online. And one of the things you can do here is we're going to go under the storages for that box. And under storages, we're going to go to add CD DVD drive. And we're going to go ahead and set image, default images by ProfitBricks, and the Windows Virtual IO driver ISO. And one thing we want to do is make sure that it does not boot from that device. We want to have it go ahead and boot from the hard drive once we set that. And from there, we're going to go ahead and apply those changes and let it reprovision here. Okay, so it's gone ahead and reprovisioned the server. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remotely log into it. And we'll notice that there's a CD-ROM drive, and I'll show you how to install that driver. Now what you notice we have under the computer is we have an extra CD-ROM drive here. So, and under the CD-ROM drive you'll see all the folders. What we're interested in is a drivers folder, but I'll show you how we're going to go ahead and install that. So on whichever version of Windows you're using, you'll go to your control panel and your device manager. There's a couple different ways to get device manager. I'm doing this way, but there's other ways you can go about that. Under device manager, and we'll see the other devices, and we'll see that it does not recognize the Ethernet controller, which we know we have the secondary CD-ROM drive for. So I'm going to go ahead and right click on it and select update driver. And now I'm going to go ahead and select browse from my computer, not search automatically. And we're going to go ahead and select browse. Select the D drive. We're going to select drivers. And in this situation, just for this video, I had a Windows 7 box, but you'll notice that there's also Windows 8, Server 2012, Windows XP, Server 2013, and the Windows 7 or Windows Server 2008. So a couple different versions of the drivers. So I'm going to go ahead and do Windows 7 for this one and select the AMD 64 since I'm running a 64-bit version of the operating system. If you're running a 32-bit, you could always select the x86 version. And I'm going to hit OK. Now we've got that done. Now we're going to go ahead and hit Next. And it's going to go ahead, it'll have, the warning will come up because it's not a signed driver. That's fine. It's a valid driver. It just wasn't signed by Microsoft. And we're going to go ahead and install this driver anyway. And now we're done. The driver's in there. You'll see the network cards recognized by the system. And now it's connected to the network and set up and ready to use.